Imagine a girl.
What in the name of Jesus Christ and all the saints have you done?
Nothing that gives me cause for regret.
A girl born into a family of poor, ignorant serfs. Raised in a hut shared with half a dozen siblings and half a dozen pigs. Often unsure of the difference. They all smelled much the same.
You misunderstand your role. You have no independence, no autonomy.
When her family and her home were lost to her, this girl was left with nothing but a single burning desire. To escape the life of drudgery and pain intended for her, and to become someone completely new.
You are my creature.
If you truly believe that, Your Eminence, then you know nothing about me at all.
Do you, Sir Robert Mandrake, 2nd Baron Sheffield, take unto thyself as wife Charlotte, the fair Lady Carlick?
The girl you imagine should be clever, resourceful, charming, and beautiful. She will grow up to marry a prince, or a baron, at least a baron. That would be a minimum requirement.
I do.
A fairy tale wedding. A dream come true.
You are now a baroness. You have gold on your finger, and you are mine at last.
The wedding night is an eventful one in Paris at the Hôtel Carnavalet, September 1623. The happiest moment of this girl's life.
Yes, my lord.
Well, come to bed then. You have made me wait long enough for your maidenhead. Now is the time. That's better. Yield. A wife's duty is to yield.
Yes, my lord. No, wait.
What now?
Shall we have a little more wine? It would aid my submission. It is the first time, and I confess, I am afraid.
Very well.
I told a lie. This is the happiest moment of her life.
Good health.
Well, yeah. Right. Lie back. There we have it. Virgin soil, ripe for the plough.
Do not be fooled by the charming romance of this scene. Dreams do not come true. Not by themselves. They must be made to do so. By force of will, or with a good pinch of a reddish-coloured grain secretly sprinkled into the Baron's goblet.
My lord? Are you quite well?
My throat.
As if any woman would dream of being wed to a fat, ugly pig of a man like this one.
Please.
Let me help you. Put your head on the pillow.
Yes.
He has money and status, but not nearly enough to make up for the foul stench of his breath.
What's happening? Breathe. I can't breathe.
My lord, no!
Yes.
Please don't die!
Hurry up and die, you fat, ugly bastard.
My lord? My lord? Oh. Someone! Help! Baron Sheffield has suffered some convulsion!
I have heard it said that the only happy women in this sorrowful world are the widows. Now I can put this theory to the test. I am Milady de Winter. I am 21 years old, and suddenly I am the most beautiful widow in Paris.
Lift your head a little higher, burning red with desire, playing with fire.
Milady by Lucy Catherine. Part 1.
What in the name of Jesus Christ and all the saints have you done?
Nothing that gives me cause for regret.
You misunderstand your role. You have no independence, no autonomy. You are my creature.
If you truly believe that, Your Eminence, then you know nothing about me at all.
His Eminence only recently ascended to the rank of Cardinal. Amand Jean de Plessis de Richelieu is highly displeased with me.
How much time has been wasted inveigling your way into the marriage bed of a senior member of the English court only to have him expire on the wedding night?
He rarely betrays his passions. It is surprising to see his eyes burn with fury. I like him when he's angry. Fancy him, almost. Although he's not my usual type. Too thin, too pasty, always complaining about one or other of his many ailments. But when his eyes burn and there is colour in those cheeks, at moments like that, I think, perhaps I could.
Were you responsible?
Absolutely not.
Do not lie to me. He died in the marriage bed.
A tragic, unhappy coincidence.
Rochefort, get in here.
The Comte de Rochefort, my contact when working as an agent of the Cardinal. He is a red-faced, sweaty man with a nose that is always streaming.
Your Eminence.
I definitely could not. Or rather, I wish I had not.
You have seen the body. Was he poisoned?
I saw no evidence of it.
What then?
I concluded it must be some disturbance of the breast. May I speak openly, with the lady present?
There is no lady here.
His sword was, unsheathed.
There was a struggle.
My Lord Rochefort refers to a far less powerful weapon. Baron Sheffield's little friend, his Master John Goodfellow.
My reading of the scene was that the Baron was in the act of, or preparing to begin the act of union when seized by an ague. Milady presumably knows what stage of the process was attained.
All I will say is that we began a journey, but we did not reach our destination.
He was an old man, well past 40 and in his cups. A seizure at such a moment when the blood is up, that is quite plausible.
An old man with a considerable fortune, the widow in line to inherit.
I'm sure his family will object.
Get out! Both of you! I feel a migraine coming on. I hold you responsible, milady.
For the Baron's demise or for the migraine?
Let me remind you of your position! I am your creator. Without my intervention, you would be nothing. That is your reality. Never forget how you came to be here.
How did I come to be here? Imagine the story of a girl.
Wait till I am out of sight, and then make yourself known. Play the lost sheep. Have the sisters take pity on you.
Please, don't leave me, Father.
I am not your father, not anymore. Forget everything you have been till now, and never return to our village. If I see you there, well, you'll be sorry if I do. Yeah.
A peasant girl whose mother died giving birth for the 8th time, leaving her father free to make further savings by dumping his children in various religious institutions. I am abandoned outside the Grand Couvent in Templemar.
Who knocks? One who's alone and in need of assistance.
Who brought you here?
My father who's gone and did not say goodbye.
What is your name, child?
First interview with my spiritual mentor, Marie-Thérèse of the Sisters of Perpetual Adoration at Templemar, summer 1618.
No need to be shy.
It's not easy to give an answer.
Nevertheless, you will reply. Tell me your name.
Father said I must forget who I've been up until now.
This will be your final chance to respond. What is your name?
You've had my response, you stupid bitch.
I am young. I struggle to appear lost when in fact I am boiling with resentment and rage.
Your tongue is vile.
Hit me again, and I will run from here.
And go where?
I will set fire to this place, and I will burn you all to hell.
Lord Jesus Christ is known as the Redeemer. If you repent, you will be forgiven.
Repent of what sin? I did not ask to come to this pigsty.
Continue blaspheming, and you will be punished.
I have known suffering all my life. I am not afraid of any punishment the Lord might have in store for me.
God the Father delegated the job of administering punishments within these walls to me. You will learn to respect our rules, or suffer the consequences.
How easy it would be to be virtuous if everyone else in the world were good.
As you have no name, I shall give you one. I'll christen you Anne.
Why, Anne?
It was my sister's name. A harlot who frequented the tavern more than the church. She died in a knife fight over a bag of offal. Calling you Anne will remind me to treat you harshly when you stray from our Lord.
When do we eat?
There will be no meal to distract you from your work this evening.
I will not work for you.
You work for yourself. And it is important work. Your soul is at stake.
What should I do?
Do as I tell you, always. Pray to Mary, the Mother of God and of us all. Make your petitions to Jesus Christ. Ask him to obtain graces for you from the Almighty. Conclude with the Anima Christi.
I don't know it.
Soul of Christ, sanctify me. Body of Christ, save me. Blood of Christ, inebriate me. Water from the side of Christ, wash me.
World without end. Amen. In general, it is known that people judge more by appearance than by experience. The face you present to the world is the larger part of how you are perceived by others. Most are too stupid or too lazy to look beneath the surface. A valuable lesson I learned from my spiritual mentor is the vital importance of appearing to be religious.
World without end. Amen. Such beautiful words. They move my heart every time. Thank you for praying with me.
We are ever faithful in our devotions, Father de Broye.
How long have you been in novitiate here, sister?
3 months.
She was abandoned to our care after her mother died in the labour of childbirth.
I'm sorry to hear it.
Thank you, Father.
How joyful that you found a new home and a vocation here with the sisters in my parish.
God showed me the path.
When first she arrived, I confess I feared the worst.
In what regard?
Your own father called you a devil, did he not?
He said I was headstrong and wicked.
I saw it myself early on. Moments of fierce defiance, but as she grew to understand our regimen, she proved herself to be a devoted and compliant aspirant.
In only 3 months?
Oh, I learn quickly.
That I can vouch for.
How old are you?
16 years.
And will you take your vows when the period of discernment is complete?
My every waking thought is focused on giving myself entirely to Christ. Body and soul.
Body and soul. Well put. Good day, sisters.
At 16 years, what can a girl really know? Especially one who has spent most of her days living in a pig pen. My father was cruel, and my mother was broken. We were all half-starved and filthy. The girl I was then knew only one thing: survival. Doing whatever must be done to continue living in the hope that better things might come. This was a world of utter darkness, where the only light was from a tiny star barely visible in the thick black night. A star called the future. That girl knew nothing of kindness or good manners or the finer feelings. So naturally, when encountered, they were bound to make an impact.
Spring is my favourite time of year. Cherry blossom, it's a gift.
I feel exactly the same way, Father de Broye.
Call me Laurent, if you'd like to.
Thank you, Laurent.
What shall I call you?
Sister Anne. It is the name Sister Marie-Therese chose for me.
What of your real name?
I have nothing of my own apart from this. The name my mother gave me is mine alone, and I will never tell it.
That name belongs to someone else. I've forgotten who she is.
I will never forget who she is.
Some say that to find beauty in this world is to be distracted from the eternal beauty of our Lord. But I disagree. I think that when we find beauty here, It serves to remind us of the gifts he has given us and shall continue to give us in the life everlasting.
Your words never fail to inspire me.
To ever greater devotion, I hope.
And to learning. I am so grateful for your assistance with my Latin.
I am far from a scholar. I never knew anyone with such a natural gift for it.
Will you sit with me again tomorrow?
If you wish.
I never knew kindness before. Yours to me is a true gift, and I will be forever grateful.
Please, do not thank me.
I want to. If there is anything I can do for you, will it please you to tell me?
There is nothing. I would change nothing. Let us continue exactly as we are, all to the glory of God the Father.
Father Laurent is only a few years older than me. A diligent, faithful priest with a gentle demeanor, always ready with a kind word of encouragement.
Follow me. Down here.
He spends many hours sitting beside me as I practice my Latin. Sometimes our shoulders brush against one another, or we reach to turn the page at the same moment and our fingers touch. Then I feel a thrill run through me I can hardly contain.
It's so dark. Shall I fetch a candle?
He is devoted to the service of God, but I can tell he is only human. Beneath the robes, he's just a young man, with a young man's desires.
I like it. No one else comes to the crypt. I can be entirely alone.
Apart from the bones of those who rest here.
And you?
Father Laurent has broad, strong shoulders and dark almond-shaped eyes. A wisp of beard on his chin as if he's trying to look older than his years.
Shall we sit here on the steps?
May I tell you something?
Of course.
When I was younger, I was terrified of the dark.
This is not true.
I would tremble and cry until my father put his arms round me and told me God was with us and all would be well.
Had I shown such weakness, he would have battered me with whatever came to hand.
He sounds like a good man.
It was my younger sister who was afraid of the dark. I witnessed him beat her for it. His logic was that she should be more afraid of him than she was of the abyss. His first instinct when trying to solve any problem was to use violence. He was not a good man. He was a bastard.
Although he did call you wicked and headstrong.
I was disrespectful sometimes. He was right to do so.
This is also a lie.
There is such an honesty about you.
Father Laurent is a good and faithful priest. I yearn for him every moment of the day, and at night I dream of us as Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, gazing into one another's eyes, lying naked in a meadow filled with flowers.
Kiss me.
No, we must stop this.
This girl is beginning to understand the secret to creating desire in another. Discover what it is they most need, and then become the living embodiment of that thing.
Please, do not cry.
I'm so lonely here, Laurent. If it weren't for your company, I couldn't go on.
Father Laurent sees himself as a protector. He needs more than anything to be the champion for someone weaker than himself.
I want to hold you. I want to be your shield. But when I do so, I fear for my soul.
Do you feel happy when we touch?
Very happy.
Then what is there to fear?
I'm afraid I won't be able to let go.
Please. Only for a moment. That's nice.
Do you feel less lonely now?
Yes.
This is a good day. I am in love, and my love is returned.
This cannot continue.
I love you, Laurent.
We cannot.
I want you.
I want you to, but this is terribly wrong.
I love you.
And I have strong feelings for you, feelings I cannot understand. Satan is tempting me, of that I'm sure.
Do you think of me sometimes?
I think of little else.
I dream about you. About us. I dream of us naked in a meadow like the Garden of Eden.
Oh, we should get back.
Run away with me. I want to be with you always. I want your arms around me, always.
Run away?
Yes, and be together.
This is too much to take in.
Please, Laurent, I need you.
It is a nice dream.
I never want us to be parted. Run away with me.
How would we live?
You can find a new parish.
We would need money on the way, or should I be a beggar?
If begging must be done, I will do it. I would beg for you. I would steal for you.
Thou shalt not steal.
Oh, let me steal another kiss. And another. And another.
We are both overcome by the great wave of our desires. So, as the weeks pass, we find ourselves hatching a plot, and then, in the middle of a dark night, creeping into the reliquary at the convent, looking for silverware to fund our escape.
The smithing on this chalice is exquisite.
Hurry, get it in the bag.
This is not theft, is it? We will pawn the items and return them when we're able.
Successful thieves require a steely determination and a complete disregard for how their actions may impact upon others. Taking property belonging to another is a means to an end, and the end must justify the means in the mind of the thief. This was the first mistake.
And I feel such guilt. The sisters will think they've been robbed. They'll blame me for leading you astray.
Good thieves are also stealthy and silent.
We have spoken of this. There is no other way.
It was just an idea before. Now it's become a reality.
Mother of God, be quiet.
I'm sorry, Butterfingers.
I think they still sleep. Let's take what we have and go.
Finally, and most crucially, the main requirement for the successful thief is that they must not be caught.
Thieves! Brigands! Briggers! Surrender your booty before I run you through! I'll kill the lot of you!
Laurent was not to know that Sister Marie-Thérèse was handy with a weapon, but I was unsurprised.
You! I took you in. Showed you God's love. And this is my reward. You are a disgrace to everything sacred.
Although she thinks of herself as pure and me as the worst kind of sinner, in fact, we have much in common. She truly believes violence is the best way to ensure devotion to God. Like me, she understands that to get what you want, it is not always possible to behave in ways other people think are good.
And you, Father, you filthy beast. You both need a good hiding. It would seem to be the only language you understand.
I could point out that I understand both French and Latin, as well as having picked up a passing knowledge of English from Sister Celia. But I do not wish to further antagonize her.
Monsieur!
Prisoners are not permitted to speak.
Please, Monsieur, allow me a few words.
Before dawn, I'm clapped in irons in the jailer's cell in the nearby town of Convent.
Keep it brief.
What will happen to me?
You'll be sentenced when the judge comes from Lille next week. Until then, you remain shacked here.
What will the punishment be?
Depends. If they suspect witchcraft, then you'll likely be burnt at the stake.
Witchcraft?
It is said you fornicated on the altar with a priest. Is that true?
No.
I've also heard you performed rituals designed to call a demon, or even the Dark Lord himself.
I swear to you, I am no witch.
Save it for the judge.
My tear-stained eyes hold those of my jailer for a few moments longer than they ought to. In that time, I find myself able to read the entire book of his life. Not a very interesting story, but informative nevertheless. And so, with a hint of a smile, I get him to tell me his woes.
So we lost our hut in the fire, and after that we lived in the open, under the trees on the other side of the village latrines.
This is a man carrying a burden, longing only for someone to take an interest.
All the other boys used to call me shithead.
Now before him is a kind, gentle face with listening eyes.
They pushed me in the trench once. Can you believe that? I was covered head to foot. You've never smelt anything like it. I can smell it now. After that, they just called me the shit.
A young woman who is clever, resourceful, charming and beautiful, earnestly giving her full attention to the endless, miserable tales of his life.
Thing was, it caught on. After a while, even my own mother and father were calling me the shit.
The important thing in this situation is not to be a virtuous person with qualities such as compassion, humanity, or grace.
My heart breaks hearing what happened to you.
The important thing is to appear to have these qualities.
It's nice to have someone to talk to.
And once a bond of trust is established, to use the connection to create advantage.
Monsieur, I have listened to your story with horror and sadness. Two things strike me. First, that you have been cruelly mistreated and abused. Second, that we are one and the same. Life offers us no hope of justice. If my arms were now free, I would put them around you and try to take away your pain.
Would you?
I swear it.
I have the key and no one's awake at this time.
Come in then. Sit beside me.
Why so sad?
The judge will soon be here. Would you see me burn?
I should hate to see that.
The judge will not hear my story with compassion as you would. I will be tortured and killed.
If the sentence is death, I will take an axe to him. You wait and see.
Oh, then your own life would be forfeit. There is a better solution.
Which is?
Let me go.
How would I explain that?
Say you were tricked, overpowered. I could hit you on the head with a rock, or say I bewitched you.
If I agree, I'll risk my position here. I could be chased out of town for consorting with a witch, and it's possible a blow to the head might do real damage.
I think that unlikely. I am not strong.
What I'm saying is you have everything to gain and I have everything to lose. Given this fact, perhaps I should receive some reward on top if I'm to set you free.
Reward?
I understand perfectly the kind of reward he has in mind. The appearance of innocent purity is a useful one to maintain for the time being, however.
I have never known a woman.
You are aware I am a bride of Christ.
Well, I won't tell him if you don't.
There are few things more repulsive than a stupid man laughing at his own jokes. The feeling is only compounded by the unmistakable thrill of lust I detect behind his gammy, piggy eyes.
All right. But fetch the rock first as a sign of your good intent.
Okay.
This is France. Women are the property of their husbands, regarded as a necessary evil, ultimately responsible for all the pain of mankind, thanks to Eve and her insatiable curiosity. We have no power and few rights. The only thing we possess that has any real currency is our sex.
Oh, that's it. That is good.
Unshackle me, I want to touch you.
Understandable.
I'd rather pluck out my own eyeballs with sugar tongs. There are some circumstances so desperate for a woman that she has no choice but to spend something from this account. She may be revolted by the idea, but there is no alternative.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Oh, you poor man, how you have suffered.
It's true.
Lie down.
Shall I remove my breeches?
Let me. Close your eyes. I'm going to give you something that you will never forget.
I like the sound of that.
At these times, she must swallow her pride, take a deep breath, and surrender herself. The taste is bitter, but at least she lives to fight another day.
What happens now?
Keep your eyes closed. I'm just going to size it up.
This is not one of those occasions.
That rock was a good size. Sleep well, Monsieur Shithead.
It is a dangerous thing to believe in your own invincibility. I get away from cover, but not that far. When you are 16 and in love, and you have cracked the skull of a man who wanted to use you, and was too stupid to realize you had been using him all along, there is an inevitable sense that you must be indomitable, indestructible. In Atish, I meet an old woman who seems kind.
Sleep in the barn while you need to.
It will be no more than a day or two.
You were running from something. Or someone. I recognise the look. I used to wear it myself. Stay as long as you like. No one will know you are here.
In my head, I play out the story to come, imagining how it might unfold. The judge comes to Cardinal, and because Laurent is a man and a priest, he is treated leniently. He takes his punishment and is freed. Then in time, we find one another and finally get to be together.
In there.
Right.
Is it her?
Go in and see.
I am young in years and in experience. The appearance of compassion had been the key to my escape. Too late, I come to understand the old woman has played the self-same trick on me.
Come here!
Get off me!
Silence, or it will be the worse for you. Is this her?
Yeah, this is that foul witch. You almost killed me.
Begone!
What?
I brought you here to identify her only. Your work is done.
My work may be done, but what of my pleasure? I have some unfinished business with this whore.
Leave now, or you'll get another rock in the head from me. Collect your reward from the bursar when you get back to Carvan.
You had better hope our paths never cross again. I will surely collect what I'm due if they do.
You'll do nothing for me, Monsieur Shithead. Get back in the latrine where you belong.
My reward will need to be doubled. You've knocked that door off its hinges.
Go in the house, get a good fire going. Once the sentence is carried out, we can discuss compensation.
Who are you?
The executioner of Lille.
Am I to be burned as a witch?
You got lucky. The judge is a skeptic when it comes to witchery.
What then?
Flétrissure.
Flétrissure, the mark of infamy.
Work the bellows a little harder. The brand must be glowing.
The branding of the flesh, with the symbol of the fleur de lis, the eternal signifier of disgrace.
How's that?
Perfect. You'd best leave.
Certainly not. I'm looking forward to this.
Are you prepared?
As I will ever be.
Lean forward on the left side. Present to me your shoulder. I suggest you bite down on this leather strap. This is the least of the punishments the judge could have imposed. You might have been banished, mutilated, or sent into slavery. All you must do is carry the fleur de lis with you until you find your grave. Bite down. Now.
Nasty. Do it again.
My work is done. When I branded Father Laurent for his crimes, I said I would not rest until I had done the same to you. Leave our region and carry your shame with you. Do not return.
In my daydreams at the Grand Couvent, I imagine lying next to Laurent in the long grass of a meadow on a fine summer's day such as this, gazing into his earnest, dark eyes.
What are you staring at?
I was just thinking,
What about?
how much has changed?
So much has changed. After finding one another, we have come south to Berry. No one knows of our infamy here. In Saint-Florent-sous-Cher, there has not been a priest for 10 years. Laurent accepts the position.
We made our choices.
Being together is what counts.
If you say so.
Come here.
Not now.
There's no one to see us.
In this place, we are brother and sister. That is what everyone believes, and they must continue to believe so.
The locals think me his sister, so I take his family name and become Anne de Broye. Not because we are married, but to prevent speculation we might want to be. We could go into the woods, find a shady nook. It might be heavenly.
We cannot risk being intimate, even for a moment.
Fine. If you wish to spend the rest of your life living joylessly and in fear, please go ahead.
I have no wish for it, but the fleur-de-lis branded on my shoulder tells me I must. Yours says the same to you, though you refuse to hear it.
Where are you going?
To hell, in all likelihood.
Directly, at this moment? Oh, give my regards to Beelzebub.
The sad thing is, it would not surprise me to discover that he knows you personally.
Fleur-de-lis haunts Laurent. All his shame writ large there upon his skin. I am not like him. I do not believe this is God's punishment for my sins. Man has punished me for daring to try to get what I wanted, and for not doing as I was told. All the same, I know it must be kept hidden. As soon as the mark is seen, I will be judged anew.
Oh, steady now. Steady. Good day to you.
Good day, sir.
I am walking alone, down a narrow bridleway, thick hedgerows to either side. The horseman approaching does me a kindness by stopping. There is hardly room to pass.
I ride this lane most days. Rarely do I see another soul.
I'm sorry to disturb your solitude.
Where are you going?
To my home,
And where is that?
in what remains of the church house in Saint Florent.
You are the sister of the young curate.
I am.
Your name?
Anne de Broye.
The place is in some disrepair, then.
One half of the thatch is off, and the other half is growing more than the farmer's fields.
I should like to meet the curate. I'm told he is serious.
My brother is a man of God. That is a serious business.
Well, bring him to meet me at the chateau tomorrow afternoon.
At the chateau?
Yes.
I will.
He appears lost, in some other realm. His eyes upon me, but his thoughts somewhere else entirely.
I shall take my leave of you, sir.
I asked your name. You did not return the courtesy.
It is insolent to inquire as to the name of your betters.
I grant you permission.
Please, my lord, may I ask your name?
I am the Comte de la Fère. This lane belongs to my family, as does all the land hereabouts.
Forgive me my trespasses.
Walk here whenever you wish. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.
The next day at the chateau, we are told the Comte is indisposed. In the weeks that follow, I walk that lane many times, but never catch sight of him. A team of thatchers arrive unbidden at the church house, and the roof is repaired, all at his expense. It is high summer near the end of July when he next appears. I am with Laurent in the garden, harvesting tomatoes.
Good day to you both.
Good day, sir.
Laurent, this is the Comte de la Fère.
I met your sister on a bridleway some months ago.
Yes, sir. She told me.
We must thank you, my lord, for the repairs to the cottage.
I hope the work was carried out to your satisfaction.
Indeed it was. What can we do for you, sir?
I'm here on a serious matter. Perhaps we could discuss it inside.
The Comte sits at the table in the raggedy church house kitchen. I stand. We only have 2 chairs. Laurent pours wine. For a long time, the Comte says nothing. He is handsome, with piercing eyes and a strong chin, like that of Brutus. He stares into his beaker, breathing evenly. He seems elsewhere, like the day we met on the track. Finally, he speaks.
I'm here to ask for your sister's hand in marriage. What? If your father still lives and this question should be asked of him, then I pray you, direct me to him. Wherever he may be, I will travel to the ends of the earth, if necessary.
There's been some misunderstanding. We are commoners. We have no aristocratic blood.
That is of no consequence to me. My father married for advantage only. He knows nothing of happiness, and soon he will die. I have sworn a promise to myself that I will marry only for love. From the first moment I saw your sister, I loved her.
This declaration is bizarre. The Count is clearly a madman. Who but a lunatic pledges eternal love after one short conversation months before? I remain silent and demure. My thoughts, my feelings are irrelevant for now. Besides, I am certain Laurent will have none of it.
Of course you must marry him.
What? Still have much to learn about the inner workings of a man's mind.
If you don't, we will have to leave.
You are saying I should marry a man I don't even know so you can keep a roof over your head.
His family own most of the land between the Cher and the Loire. You'll never want for anything.
He is a complete stranger, with the emphasis on strange.
He could have seduced you or taken you by force the day you met him on the lane. He is master of this country. Who would have said a word in protest had he done so? That speaks much to his character.
So you think I should marry him because he hasn't raped me? Oh, that's quite a low bar.
He must be an honest man. He is certainly a wealthy man. This opportunity will not present itself again to a woman such as you.
What about us? I've only ever loved you.
And I you.
Then why would you have me marry another?
For that very reason. I will never be able to give you what he can. We will live a life always just one step from utter ruin.
It would break my heart not to see you again.
I will be your parish priest. Perhaps there will be moments when you seek a private audience with me.
For spiritual guidance.
Exactly. I will come and take your confession whenever you call.
Would you give me absolution?
I would give you whatever you needed.
The thought of a secret assignation takes me back to our meetings in the crypt.
Marry him. It'll be good for us all.
I am invited to the chateau once only before the wedding. A servant brings the invitation, handwritten on beautiful paper. I am asked to attend for dinner, to meet the Comtesse de la Fère, the recently widowed mother of my husband-to-be. This will be nice, I think to myself, as I put on my best dress, one I stitched with my own hand. There will be good food, good wine, and polite conversation.
You will do as you are told. Come into the hall and greet Mademoiselle de Broye.
I will not speak to your whore.
My future mother-in-law apparently has some reservations about the match.
Father is dead. Now I am the master. This is your final warning. Defy me and I will cast you out. Please, forgive us for having kept you waiting.
It is nothing at all.
May I present my mother, the Comtesse de la Fère.
I am honored to meet you, madame.
Maman, this is my fiancée, Mademoiselle Anne de Broye. Say something.
I have nothing to say to this peasant.
You will greet her politely.
Good evening.
Now we can sit. Bernard, bring wine. Please excuse my mother's melancholy air. She has been under considerable strain since father passed.
Do not make excuses for me.
I must provide an explanation for your demeanour.
There is a simple explanation.
Do not say what you are thinking, Mother.
I have no need to. She already knows.
Let us drink to the future.
May there be better times ahead.
Rest assured, they will be as far as you are concerned.
I do not understand, my lady.
I believe you understand perfectly.
Mother?
Who is this woman? Who are her people? You are not just marrying beneath you, you are stooping deep into the gutter.
That is uncalled for.
This trollop must think all her birthdays have come at once.
Comtesse, I understand your concerns, but please know this. I had no hopes of a union with your son. I had no thought of it even. I have only tried to serve God and help my brother bring the people of this community to know him better. If the Comte wishes to have me, I will stand beside him as a faithful servant. I will hope to bring him sons, and I will never do anything to betray or hurt him. So help me God.
Bravo! A stunning performance.
Get out! You withered old hag! Get out before I murder you!
Not the cozy family dinner I was expecting. The Comtesse leaves, defiant. Servants swarm around. They right the table, collect the broken crockery, and bring more wine. The Comte sits at the table, guzzling one jug after another. He hardly seems present. His head hangs down. His eyes are dull. When he does speak, his words are labored and heavy. At the end of the evening, a carriage is brought to the front of the chateau for me.
Please accept my apologies. This has been a difficult evening.
It is so soon after your father's death. The Comtesse must be in shock.
She is a disgrace. Always has been.
I hope you find a way to make the peace.
We will be married. She either accepts that, or she will come to know the gutter intimately, as she will be living there.
Why are you doing this?
Doing what?
Courting me. I'm far below you. The whole fabric of your family may come apart at the seams if you persist.
I have seen something in you I never saw before in a woman. I have met hundreds of pretty young aristocrats searching for husbands. They all left me cold. You are as beautiful as love itself, but there is something more. You have a beautiful mind, the mind of a poet. I was intoxicated from the first moment.
The wedding is a small affair.
Do you, Anne de Broye, take his lordship, the Comte de la Fère, unto thyself as husband, and pledge unto him before God to have and to hold him till death doth pull you asunder.
Laurent officiates, which is awkward. He gives a masterful performance, as do I.
I do.
A wonderful occasion. All are full of joy, apart from the Comte's mother, who scowls with disdain throughout.
Oh!
Sit on the bed, my lord. There. Allow me to unlace your boots.
That is kind.
It has been a long day.
And I drank a hogshead of wine. Oh. Sorry to be so pizzled. It was my only defense against the daggers coming from my mother's eyes.
You have no need to justify yourself.
It is our wedding night. There are expectations.
You are the master.
The flag cannot be raised for now. Let me rest a while. A little sleep may reinvigorate our mutual friend.
There is something I must ask of you, my lord.
Name it.
You know my family are very devout.
Your piety and that of your brother is an example to us all.
I'm your wife now. I understand certain duties must be attended to keep his lordship happy, but I would request that when we do so, we remain covered.
Covered?
Fully clothed. In the faith that I follow, to be naked before another is the worst of shame.
I agree. The flesh should be despised.
Thank you, my lord.
My hope in marrying you, in seeing that intoxicating, beautiful soul I saw when first we met, is that we can aspire to something beyond the flesh. A spiritual union. I am no great lover of the duties you speak of. Once we beget a son, that can be the end of it. You are an angel, the purest soul I ever saw. You are come down from heaven to bring me salvation and a son. Give me those, and in return you may lead any life you wish.
Discovering the Comte is no enthusiast for sins of the flesh is a great relief. He's so drunk he falls asleep halfway through our first attempt. So there is no need to invent a story about my virginity. In the weeks and months that follow, we rarely shake the sheets, and when we do, it is done formally, like a business transaction. Our clothing barely rumpled.
Bernard? More wine!
I come to understand the Comte suffers with an excess of black bile, leading to a deep melancholia. This sadness does not come from wine. He drinks to combat the sadness, though that seems only to make him sadder still. When the black cloud descends, he is lost entirely.
More wine, I say! Bernard! Bring it to me now!
At other times, when the gloom lifts, he is kindness personified, bright, witty, clever. He seems to be several men all living within the same body. Until one day, he finally shows me who he really is. Just after midday, and we are riding along the track where first our eyes met.
In a short time, you have become a superb horsewoman.
I learn quickly.
The Comte is in good humour, but has been deep in drink for days now.
I challenge you to a race.
That would be foolish.
Race me! Just to the stand of trees at the end of the track.
I am not sure, my lord.
You are my wife, and I command it.
Very well. At your request.
The path is narrow. The contest is keen. The Comte tries to get his mount in front of mine, and there is a coming together. My horse stumbles, and I am thrown.
My love, speak to me. Are you all right?
I can't get my breath.
Your collar is too tight. Wait.
I am dazed, only half aware, and I do not see him draw the poniard from his waistband and use it to cut open my chemise.
What horror is this?
He stares with a look of vicious contempt at the mark of infamy seared into my flesh.
The fleur-de-lis. The mark of a whore. Of a common thief. Liar! I took you for an angel. You are a demon. You bitch!
He tears the clothes from my back, stabbing at them like a maniac.
You filth! Roll over!
With a piece of my ripped chemise, he ties my hands.
Please, my lord, let me explain.
The brand explains it all. You are a lying, deviant monster. Mother was right. You belong in the gutter.
He takes a rope from his saddlebag and throws it over the branch of a tree.
How dare you?
Silence!
I am your wife. Please listen to me.
I am the Comte de la Fère, and I have the right, under law, to dispense high justice on my own lands. You are a liar, intent on bringing shame upon me. You deceived me by hiding the mark of infamy. You made a fool of me, and that is unforgivable. I hereby sentence you to death by hanging.
With that, he rides away, leaving me to die. This might have been the end of the story. Some say that when we die, we are bathed in the bright light of Christ's love, and a host of golden angels descend to accompany our soul to heaven above. That does not happen. I am a sinner, a liar, a fornicator, a thief. Satan's imps ought to be racing to drag me down to hell and the eternity of punishment that must be my due. That does not happen either. The branch I'm hanging from is rotted and snaps. I have stood upon the razor's edge and lived to tell the tale. It is not yet time for this girl's story to end.
It is a pleasure to meet you at last, in person.
I am honored that you think so.
Rochefort speaks highly of you.
He is very kind, Your Excellency.
So, you know who I am?
You are Bishop Richelieu, advisor to the king.
First meeting with a brilliant mind. 2 years later, in Paris, autumn 1621.
And who exactly are you?
Who do you wish me to be?
I have been abandoned, rejected, branded, beaten and hung by the neck. But for the Comte choosing a rotten branch for my gallows, I would already be in my grave. I have known love and kindness, been an object of desire and the focus of lust. I have followed the teachings of Christ and the urgings of the devil. All of it means nothing now. I know what I want. I want everything. But first, I want revenge.
Lift your head a little higher, burning red with desire, playing with fire.
In Milady Part 1, Milady is played by Angela Vassan, Father Laurent by Luc Nunn, the Comte de la Fère, Sam Troughton, and Cardinal Richelieu by Carl Prekop. The Comtesse is played by Elizabeth Council, Marie-Thérèse by Rhiannon Needs, Rochefort, Don Gillet, the Jailer, Sean Mason, and Baron Sheffield by Gerard McDermott. Milady is written by Lucy Catherine, and the director is Sasha Yevtushenko. It was a BBC audio production for BBC Radio 4.
Please, monsieur, will you speak to me?
The oarsman says nothing.
I beg you, hear my story.
I doubt he's even listening. I cannot tell for sure. His face is shrouded by the hood of a great red cloak.
Do you wish to be complicit in a terrible injustice?
The rhythm of the stroke is unchanging, my plea ignored. Strapped across his back is a great axe, sharpened and eager for a taste of my flesh.
Those men watching from the shore are my sworn enemies. They have concocted slanders against me. They have lied to make me seem a criminal when I am not.
Those men, the stupid, arrogant band of brothers who wish me dead. 3 of the 4 watch as we row towards the island in the middle of the lake, where I am to be dispatched.
They judged me and passed sentence with no authority to do so. I am innocent. I do not deserve to die. If I am beheaded, it will not be justice. It will be murder.
I serve the Almighty. Only He can judge. Time to go ashore, my lady.
Time to go ashore. Time to die. The end of the story. How did it come to this? How did I get here? Imagine a woman. A woman who once, through no fault of her own, was to be found swinging on the end of a rope.
I hereby sentence you to death by hanging!
The touching last words spoken to me by my first husband. Being hung by the neck really helps give some perspective on the state of a marriage. By a twist of fate, I live. But for a rotten branch, it would have been the end. Where the noose choked me, my neck is an angry red welt. My throat crushed. I am unable to speak for a month. I stagger back to the church house in Saint-Florent to find a smouldering ruin. The Comte set it aflame with Laurent trapped inside. Laurent, my first and only love. The murderous brute then threw himself into a well, I heard. Good riddance. My heart is broken and will never be repaired.
Lift your head a little higher, burning red with desire, playing with fire.
Milady by Lucy Catherine, Part 2.
Bonjour, monsieur. My name is Celine.
Ah, a beautiful name. for a beautiful young lady.
I am left with nothing but the breath in my lungs, my title, my position, my reputation, all lost. I drift to Paris, take a new name, and begin selling the only assets that remain to me. This is how I meet the Comte de Rochefort, sweaty, red-faced, with a streaming nose. But he is connected.
Why have I not seen you here before?
I'm new to Paris.
I take a keen interest in fresh produce arriving from the provinces. We must get to know one another.
What work do you do, my lord?
I'm not at liberty to say. Only know I work eternally for the good of the crown, and I'm a man of the greatest importance.
Oh, that sounds demanding. Perhaps I can help you to relax.
Rochefort is smitten, and soon makes an exclusive deal for my services. He sets me up in a magnificent apartment, lavishing gifts upon me. For a while I lead a life of comfort and ease, but there is no time for complacency. This good fortune will only last until he gets bored, or his eye is lured elsewhere. Rochefort adores me because I am beautiful and ignorant. He likes a courtesan who's illiterate, with only a single talent. I am happy to encourage him in underestimating me. He enjoys hinting about the secrecy and importance of his work. So, naturally, after we have done the deed and he is snoring like a wild boar, I search his clothing and find a hidden pocket on the inside of his doublet. Sewn into it, I find a leather tube containing confidential correspondence. He is a creature of habit who always sleeps for half an hour afterwards. I perfect the timing of the operation to access the secrets he carries. Unstitch the hidden pocket, remove the document from the tube, copy it in a shorthand of my own invention, replace the tube, resew the pocket. I do all this before he wakes with amazing consistency.
Did I fall asleep?
Only for a moment, my lord. Do you feel better for it?
I feel like a new man. I wasn't, snoring, was I?
You made not a sound.
Information is a valuable commodity. I ask around and find someone at Le Pisot, the tavern opposite the Palais Royal which the coachmen frequent, who will pay good coin for what I supply. Inventing my own shorthand is key to the success. Never complete the translation before the transaction. Cash up front. One afternoon, when I am on my way there to make a delivery, a man stops me in the street.
Mademoiselle de Broye?
You are mistaken. That is not my name.
The Comtesse de la Fère, then.
What do you want?
I represent someone eager to make your acquaintance. Follow me, please.
We walk back towards the Seine, and through a small doorway, enter the grounds of the Louvre. Somewhere in the palace's maze of rooms and corridors is an austere, windowless chamber. A wiry, pasty-looking man of about 40 years, wearing the robes of a bishop, awaits.
It is a pleasure to meet you at last, in person.
First meeting with a brilliant mind. Paris, autumn 1621.
Rochefort speaks highly of you.
He is very kind, Your Excellency.
So, you know who I am?
You are Bishop Richelieu, advisor to the king.
Richelieu is one of the most extraordinary men ever to have lived. A great thinker, a great commander, and a great believer in forging a new France, one fit for the modern age.
And who exactly are you?
Who do you wish me to be?
I would prefer it if you were not someone stealing secret information from me and selling it on the open market.
Oh, you know about that. Rochefort will want me dead.
He has no idea. Your contact at La Pisot, the one who's been buying from you, he's my man.
You have paid me for your own secrets?
I was intrigued to see how long it would take you before you made a mistake and were discovered, but you remain entirely undetected. The costs are becoming hard to justify, so I call time upon your pilfering.
It was good while it lasted.
Where did you learn the code? you use?
It is shorthand of my own invention.
I congratulate you. This is elegant. You strike me as a woman of great courage and keen wit. I could use someone with those qualities.
I am under an exclusive contract. Rochefort will need compensating if you wish to take me.
I have no interest in you as a mistress. I speak of service.
How may I serve, Your Excellency?
For that to be discerned, you would need to agree to a period of education so I can assess you in detail. I must understand exactly what I'm dealing with before deciding how it can be most usefully deployed.
Your reputation is fearsome. I assume this is an offer not to be refused.
Refusal is permitted, but it would be at your own risk.
Should I be afraid of you?
Keep to my instructions, and there is nothing to fear.
I remain in the apartment Rochefort procured, but I no longer sleep with him. I sleep with who I want to now. I do have to report any liaisons to Richelieu. Sometimes he encourages me to continue. Sometimes he tells me firmly I must stop. I am schooled in the correct way to address every level of the nobility, all the way up to the king himself. I commit to memory the numerous ciphers used by the cardinal's men. Eventually, I come to know all manner of poisons and how best to administer each. Richelieu invites me to converse with him often. He is an unusual man, interested purely in who I am and who I might become. He shows no desire to explore or to exploit my body. His sole fascination is with the mind. A year to the day after our first meeting, he summons me again.
The period of education is almost complete. Those I instructed to tutor you say you have risen to every challenge.
I've always been a good student.
You possess all the instruments necessary to operate on my behalf. But do you have the temperament?
You must be the judge of that.
There is something I would like to know more about.
What is it?
Why are you branded with the fleur-de-lis?
How do you know that?
Not from any of your lovers. Every man you have been with since you first came to my attention has been interviewed. None knew of it. Not even Rochefort, who spent considerable time in your boudoir.
Then how?
My duty is to know you more intimately than any lover. I've traced your story as far back as possible. I know you were living with your brother when the Comte de la Fère began courting you. Prior to that, you were at a convent. You were caught stealing from the reliquary.
Then you know why I carry the mark.
During your education, you have gained a reputation for being calm and rational, even under great pressure. Your crime seems impulsive.
The young are prone to mistakes of this kind.
Tell me the truth. Shame the devil.
I was in love. It made me foolish. Something that will never happen again.
May I see it?
No one may see it.
To be of use to me, you must give yourself completely. Nothing should remain hidden.
I hate it.
Show me.
I always keep it wrapped under a bandage. There. The mark of infamy.
Thank you for revealing it. You passed a test. Had you kept it hidden, I would have sent you back to the streets.
Why?
I rely on you to trust me absolutely, and never to question things I ask of you. Showing the brand tells me you truly understand that. Actions tell us what words never can. Words are worthless trinkets. Nothing more. Now, cover yourself, and banish any thought of shame. You must feel no shame. Whatever I demand of you, do it with pride, not shame. In the sure knowledge you will be acting for the good of France.
I will. I swear.
From now on, your name is Charlotte, the Lady Carlick. English, but raised in France. You will go to London looking for an eligible husband, preferably one who is in favour at court. Rochefort will furnish you with all the details. Good luck.
Before I go, may I ask you one question?
You may.
When you traced my story, did you find where my brother was buried?
I'm told his remains are interred at the Église Saint-Florent.
One day I will lay a rose there for him.
I know he was far more to you than a brother.
I was in love once. As I said, it will never happen again.
Allow me a question in return. Who were you before you arrived at Templemar? I found no one who knew the name you were born with.
That girl is long gone and best forgotten. Better to look forward only and think about who I am to become, not about who I was.
A philosophy that I hope will serve you well.
I am Charlotte, the Lady Carlick, a minor English aristocrat, distantly related to the Devonshire Carlicks of Oakhampton, raised at a chateau in Normandy, and thus able to speak both languages beautifully. A gorgeous and compliant young virgin with excellent manners and impeccable breeding. This is a part I was born to play, and my performance is not just good, it is perfection. When I meet Sir Robert, Baron Sheffield, he falls hard and he falls fast.
Do you, Sir Robert Mandrake, 2nd Baron Sheffield, take unto thyself as wife Charlotte, the fair Lady Carlick?
I do.
Tragically, the marriage is not to last.
Breathe.
Breathe. Hurry up and die, you fat, ugly bastard.
A setback which naturally upsets the Cardinal.
What in the name of Jesus Christ and all the saints have you done?
Ending the marriage so abruptly on my own initiative is a risky move, but completely necessary. Firstly, because the Baron is an overbearing bully worth far more to me dead than alive. Secondly, because His Eminence needs to know I am nobody's creature but my own. If I had told him, he would never have believed me. There had to be a demonstration. There had to be action. Words are nothing but worthless trinkets.
You wish to see me, Eminence?
Sit with me by the fire.
An audience with the Cardinal, 6 months after the tragic loss of Baron Sheffield.
Am I forgiven?
By me or by God above?
In the short term, by you. I will worry about God later.
Killing your husband was against the interests of the crown.
I am not to blame.
Incredible as it may seem, many influential courtiers in London seem to have accepted your version of events.
Oh, good to know.
Why did you do it?
You once told me I should reveal everything about myself to you. Now I have done so. I am not to be trifled with.
You could have just written a note to that effect.
You look exhausted.
I'm suffering from a headache that has lasted 6 weeks, accompanied by extreme fatigue and the most hideous cramping of the gut.
Have you tried a vinegar poultice?
Of course, I've tried a vinegar poultice.
What about bathing with eels? That's supposed to be very effective.
You are not here to play the physician.
Why am I here? Will it take long? I have an appointment with my jeweller.
You have your inheritance, then?
A small portion, which I intend to spend lavishly and in haste.
The grieving widow becomes the merry one.
I am a baroness. I have to look the part.
Something went badly wrong with your education.
Why do you say that?
You think of yourself first, not of the nation. You failed to learn the most fundamental lesson. Anyone who answers to me should have a single purpose. To make France the preeminent country on earth. All other concerns are trivial.
You misjudge me. I share your conviction about what is important. We only differ on the means of execution.
What do you mean?
Baron Sheffield was not so important at the English court as he claimed. Marrying him was a mistake. I would have been trapped in a backwater, one of your finest pieces taken out of the game. All I did was to correct an error. And I did it for France.
I have need of your assistance. Lord Buckingham is in Paris as we speak.
Impossible. The king would never allow that.
And no one knows. He came in disguise, accompanied by your late husband's brother, Lord de Winter.
No one knows. But you know.
I sent the invitation.
You must have excellent forgers at your service.
At the service of France.
Where do I fit in?
Buckingham was unable to see the Queen, but she sent messages begging him to return home to England for his own safety.
Messages authored by you.
He took them to be from her. Finally, she promised to send a token proving her love before he sails. You will deliver it.
Anne of Austria is the wife of King Louis XIII of France. Their match was made to unite the Bourbons of France with the Habsburgs. A Habsburg king sits on the thrones of Spain, Austria, the Low Countries, and the Holy Roman Empire. Whichever way King Louis turns, he sees a Habsburg, even when he looks into the eyes of his wife. Anne is renowned for the splendor of her beauty, but everyone knows the king neglects her, preferring to spend time at falconry or the gaming table. They have been married 10 years, but she has produced no heir. Is it any wonder that after all that time, she holds little attraction for him? Without an heir, the peace and stability of Europe is on a knife's edge. Lord Buckingham is an Englishman, George Villiers, the most handsome, elegant cavalier in the whole of Christendom. He is well known to be in love with Anne. I met him briefly at my wedding. He is one of those people who seem to fill up the whole room before they have even spoken. I rendezvous with Rochefort in a village outside Beauvais to collect the love token I must deliver to Buckingham. When I arrive there, he is in a state of mild agitation.
Madame,
Leaving already, Rochefort?
I hoped I might meet you on the road. It would be best not to linger here. Spot of bother with a young thug from Gascony.
What happened?
I made a mild joke about his horse and he lost his head.
What did you say?
He was riding a yellow horse. I asked, is it called Lemon or Buttercup? And he drew his sword.
He thrust at you for that alone?
Gascons. No sense of humour.
But great devotion to their horses. Did you kill him?
He is subdued. My visit here is supposed to be discreet. I'm trying to keep the bodies to a minimum. The innkeeper's wife is bandaging his wounds.
You, sir! I am not finished with you.
The Yellow Horseman is subdued no longer.
You will not escape me a second time.
Perhaps I'll have to kill him after all.
Discretion is the better part of valor, they say.
I will have my satisfaction.
He is good-looking, I'll give him that. Tall and muscular, with big brown eyes. You'd take him for a solid farmer's son, but for the sword at his hip.
Let us settle this like gentlemen.
Without my realizing, I am to be set on a path that will end in my doom.
You're right.
I usually am.
This is the gift. Buckingham is sheltering in the abbey at Amiens.
Draw your weapon.
Good luck. And good day. Up!
Come back!
Coward.
If I were you, I would forget this insult, sir. Your horse has already done so.
This encounter lasts a moment, yet it is the first step on the pathway to my destruction. When I reach the end, I will know the name and the vindictive nature of this boy from Gascony and of his friends. My hands will be bound. I will be in a boat heading for the place prepared for my execution. The bastards who convicted me watch from the shore, perhaps thinking about what they have done.
Comtesse de la Fère, Charlotte, the Lady Carlick, Milady de Winter. Your crimes have wearied men on earth and God in heaven. If you know any prayer, say it now, for you are condemned, and you shall die.
There is a long expanse of time between these moments. filled with activity, encounters, conversation. So many opportunities where the path forked and things might have turned out differently. I cannot return and change the past. It seems the outcome is inevitable.
Lady Carling, how wonderful to see you.
I still go by Milady de Winter.
A name held in high regard, I can hardly blame you.
It keeps the memory of your brother alive.
A terrible thing, his passing. I am still unmarried.
There must be many eligible young ladies who would be delighted to receive your attentions.
Probably, but I have high standards. I am waiting for the one. I am determined to find her, or die trying.
There has been too much death in the family already.
Such compassion. You have become even more beautiful since being widowed.
Loneliness and sorrow suit my complexion.
That a ravishing woman such as you should ever be alone is a crime against nature.
By Christ, Winty. Stealing my lines again.
My Lord Buckingham, I did not hear your approach.
Oh, this is sister-in-law, yes?
Yes, my lord.
You weren't wrong when you said she was a looker, Winty. His taste in women is usually shocking, but I have to agree on this occasion.
Thank you, my lord.
If I had a gold sovereign for every time he praised your beauty...
George, please, this is embarrassing.
I simply advocate you get on and do it. Enough of the agonizing, slow death by courtship. Seize the day.
It would hardly be appropriate. We are practically related.
Not by blood, I see no wrong in it.
I still mourn your brother, as should you.
Poor Robert. Life goes on, though.
I seek a private audience with you, Lord Buckingham.
Ah, it is me she's after. Hard luck, Winty. But don't despair. I'll tell you all about it afterwards.
I bring a message from the Louvre.
Queen Anne.
Yes.
Forgive my ribaldry and rudeness. I have an ache in my heart. I must find ways to distract and amuse myself, or I swear it would kill me. Mine is a love forbidden. Had I known you were her ambassador, I would have behaved with more decorum. Winter, you bloody fool, why didn't you tell me?
Lord de Winter was unaware. Her Majesty told me personally that this message must be given to you alone.
Winter, get out. Give it to me.
He opens the box and is transported.
These diamonds are hers. I recognize them. The king forbids me to see her, so I must travel to Paris disguised as a lackey. Oh, the humiliation is deliberate. France will pay for it with a war. Thousands may lose their lives, but what is that to me if it means I see her again? This is perhaps folly, perhaps insanity. But tell me, what woman has a lover more truly in love? What queen has servant more devoted?
My demure conversation with Lord de Winter fully ignites his passion. If I had not seen him at Amiens, he might not have returned to Paris to continue the pursuit. If he had not been in Paris, he would not have got himself into a stupid argument with a young soldier. An argument about something so trivial that afterwards no one remembers what it was.
This is a slight upon me, and you will answer for it. Put down your weapon, sir. You see very well I am unarmed. Are you a gentleman or a common thug? Have you a sword at home? Several. Bring it at 6 o'clock behind the Luxembourg, and we shall settle this matter properly. Do you have any friends? Several. How many? 3. Marvellous. 3 is just my number. Bring them along. I shall bring 3 of my own. Let there be sport for all.
The dispute will be settled by a duel. Since returning to Paris, Lord de Winter has spent his time searching for opportunities to impress me. He's convinced that watching him at swordplay with other silly little boys will make me look favorably upon him. So I am persuaded to station myself at a window of the Palais Luxembourg to observe.
My companions and I are all men of rank. What are your names? You know me. D'Artagnan, gentleman of Gascony.
Aramis.
Porthos. Athos. The names of shepherds. It is beneath us to fight men of lowly status.
Let me approach, sir, and tell you who I really am.
This man wears the uniform of the King's Musketeers. He removes his broad-brimmed hat so he can whisper in Lord de Winter's ear. I see his face clearly. I feel a terrible pain in my throat, and my heart explodes with rage. A flash of white, hot hatred illuminates the entire scene.
Are you now satisfied you have worthy opponents?
Yes. We will do you the honor of crossing swords. Gentlemen, are we ready? Yes!
Unga!
I have seen a ghost. The husband who tried to hang me. The Comte de la Fère. The following day, Lord de Winter introduces me to his new friend.
May I present Monsieur d'Artagnan? This is my late brother's widow, Milady de Winter.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. And who is this on your shoulder?
Marie-Therese, my pet monkey.
I've never seen such a creature.
You don't have monkeys where you come from?
Not to my knowledge.
Oh, don't be afraid. Come closer. She enjoys being stroked. What do you think?
Very soft.
Oh, she likes you. Would you consider getting one of your own?
I would not have the time to properly attend to it.
Then you would be right not to. Without sufficient attention, they can become quite vicious.
Rather like a lot of women I know. I feel sure we have met previously, my lady.
I think not. I am never in the company of soldiers.
I must be mistaken.
Although I have seen you, of course.
She had a grandstand view of our battle yesterday.
What a relief when you spared the life of my brother-in-law.
I did my duty as a gentleman.
Had he been stuck through the heart, a vast English fortune would have been due to me as his sole heir.
It was wonderful.
It was terrible.
He is so very dear to me.
I hate him with a passion.
Let's raise a toast to chivalry.
Chivalry.
To pompous arseholes.
Your friends emerged unscathed, Monsieur d'Artagnan?
They belong to the King's Musketeers, the elite of His Majesty's forces. The result was never in doubt.
Tell me about them. Of what character is Monsieur Athos, for example?
There is no man I admire more. He is noble and distinguished with an admirable equality of temper. The finest companion you could imagine.
That is the best of him. What of the worst?
He has his moments of shade, as we all do.
Has he ever been married?
Not that I know of. Do you seek an introduction?
I'm naturally curious, nothing more.
Finally, I remember who I really am. The girl raised in a pigsty with a gift for survival. I have been adrift on a sea of silk finery, meaningless conquest, champagne, oysters, and the illusion of my significance in the cardinal's schemes. This noble and distinguished gentleman I hear of is the same man who hanged me from a tree and murdered poor innocent Laurent. It is easy to obtain the address of his lodgings, to find a concealed spot in an alleyway overlooking his door. When he emerges, to follow at a distance. The predictable destination is a nearby alehouse.
Garçon, bring wine. 2 jugs.
He drinks alone and relentlessly. I wait in the shadows in the street outside the bar. He is the last reluctant customer to leave.
You wait, you bloody pisshead!
I am Athos of the King's Musketeers.
You might be Pope Gregory the Holy Father, we're still closed.
You have not heard the last of this. Hey! Hey! I'm talking to you!
Listen, monsieur. There is a knife at your throat, sharp as a razor, in the hand of a woman who is itching to use it. If you prefer to keep your blood inside your body, then do as I say. Your lodgings are nearby. Will we be alone there?
Quite alone. What do you have in mind?
Wait and see. Move!
Hold on. That's better.
Sit down! Put your hands behind you.
name are you? What is this about?
My face has been covered throughout in a silk mask, only my eyes visible.
You don't remember me. When I knew you before, it was the Comte de la Fère, and you declared I was the most intoxicating woman you had ever met. There. Surprise?
You were dead.
So were you.
How did you escape the noose?
A drunkard chose a rotten branch to hang me from.
Then I have spent years repenting a crime I did not commit.
The crime was in the intent. The result is irrelevant.
What do you want? Is it an apology you seek?
Oh, sorry I tried to brutally murder you. That's not going to do it, I'm afraid.
I was not myself. My mind was in a fever. I'd lost my father. My mother was my worst enemy. The wine jug, my best friend.
You left me for dead, and now I'm supposed to feel sorry for you?
That's not what I am saying.
What are you saying exactly?
We have all done things we are not proud of. All of us carry a burden of shame. You lied to me about yours.
I have nothing to be ashamed of. Let's get this fire burning nice and hot.
What?
You are a criminal, and by law all criminals must carry the mark of infamy. I have had this made especially for you.
By a blacksmith in the village of Batignon, a fleur-de-lis brand, which I thrust into the glowing coals of the fire.
Oh, don't do this, Anne.
That's not my name. I think this is the first time I have seen your body uncovered. I kept mine hidden so the brand would remain a secret. There is no mark on your skin to be ashamed of. What were you hiding?
Just get on with it.
You never wanted me. You had no interest.
I never hated you. I hated myself.
The iron is ready. First the brand, as payment for what you did to me. Then I will cut your throat. That will be for Laurent. Brace yourself. This might sting a bit.
Athos? What's going on here?
The gormless country boy face of D'Artagnan appears.
I'll explain later. Just hurry up and hit her.
I come to in an unfamiliar street with a throbbing headache and a swollen jaw. There is a note tucked into my dress at the bosom. Now we are even. If I see you again, I will kill you.
Come in, Milady.
We can never be even.
We have reached a critical point in international relations. Lord Buckingham has been granted permission by his king to assemble a fleet and sail for La Rochelle. If he does, it could tip the balance in favor of the Huguenot rebels. With English support, the Protestants could break the siege. Our forces are already stretched.
Would they march on Paris?
With the aim of overthrowing King Louis.
There would be anarchy. He has no heir.
Louis dies, Anne marries Buckingham, and we find ourselves under the heel of the English.
That would be intolerable. And it is all our own doing.
How?
The diamonds you sent him, supposedly from Queen Anne. He told me then he would take England to war for her.
Buckingham was always going to attack us. He's a hothead with a taste for violence. I sent the diamonds to provide us with an insurance for the moment he chose to do so. A small boat is waiting for you at Cherbourg, bound for Portsmouth. When you arrive there, find Buckingham. Tell him I have proof of his secret trip to Paris and his acceptance of the gift. If he makes any move against France, I will ruin Anne. King Louis will have her executed before sundown if the knowledge I possess were to reach his ears.
What if he persists, even knowing Queen Anne will meet her end?
He is mad with love for her. I think it unlikely.
I say again, what if he persists? After all, he is a hothead.
For the sake of France, he would have to die. If, in your judgment, such action is required, I know I can rely on you to do what is necessary.
I have my instructions concerning the enemies of France. Will you allow me to say a word or two about my own?
Who has crossed you?
My husband.
He is dead, by your own hand, unless hell resurrected him.
I speak of my first husband, the Comte de la Fère.
Also dead.
Alive and well. He now goes by the name of Athos.
Athos? Of the King's Musketeers is the Comte de la Fère?
I'm sure of it.
He's one of their most trusted officers.
The man is a common murderer.
There is little I can do.
If I succeed, you will be indebted to me.
Give me evidence of his crimes and I will send him to the Bastille.
No. Tit for tat. A life for a life. If I kill Buckingham, I want Athos dead.
I arrive in Portsmouth on one of those fine and rare winter days when England remembers there is a sun. 4 new warships recently completed lie at anchor, taking on supplies. As we enter the harbour, a longboat pulls alongside.
Madam, I'm an officer of the British Navy. My orders are to accompany you ashore.
Are naval officers always so gallant as to accompany ladies arriving from the continent?
We are at war. It is prudent to take foreigners to a designated hotel until full information about them is established.
I am English. I am Baroness Milady de Winter.
I have my orders and they will be followed.
I am taken to a castle on a cliff top, locked alone in a room with barred windows.
Dear sister.
Lord de Winter, thank God.
What brings you back to England?
I came to see you, of course, but I am arrested without cause.
Oh, unfortunate. But there is good news. You are to be my guest until you leave these shores.
A kind invitation. However, I must return to Portsmouth.
This is terribly embarrassing, but you are not permitted to leave.
Why?
There is a story. You are the agent of a foreign power. Therefore, you are detained on grounds of national security.
My lord, this is a monstrous lie. Your affection for me cannot allow this to stand.
My affection waned some time ago and was finally killed when a friend wrote to me from Paris.
D'Artagnan.
He said it was proven beyond doubt you were already married when you met my brother. You are a bigamist and a charlatan.
What is this proof?
One of his best friends is your first husband. He took part in the duel. Monsieur Athos, the Comte de la Fère.
D'Artagnan has invented this. He hates me because I rejected him. These are scandalous lies.
I suspect you poisoned my brother. And I know you are in England to do us harm. Once you were an enigma to me, but no more. The only mystery now is how you managed to stay alive this long.
I am compromised. My mission in tatters. I tremble not for France or for the fate of King Louis, but for myself. I cannot fail, for to do so means Athos would escape justice.
Excuse me, madam. I did not introduce myself properly before. I am John Felton, naval officer.
He is of about my age, with a pale complexion and clear blue eyes. Below his short, thinning hair is a brow like polished marble, hard and impenetrable.
Lord de Winter has left to continue preparing the fleet. I'm to supervise your captivity until your stay comes to an end.
When will that be?
It'll take a few days to gather the necessary legal permissions.
For what?
You are to be transported to one of our more obscure southern colonies.
Why have you entered my cell?
Your guard observed you and was concerned for your welfare. He sent for me.
I am being watched?
And primarily for your own safety.
I am in a fever. I barely slept, as I'm sure your spies told you.
Should I send for a physician?
No!
What then?
Perhaps you would like to examine me?
I have no medical expertise.
Not so much as a flicker of interest. I am not sure he's even aware he just refused an invitation.
I have something for you. I proposed it, but Lord de Winter has approved. Like you, he is a Catholic. He agreed it was an unnecessary cruelty to deprive you of the rites and ceremonies of your church. He suggested you be provided with this book, so you can perform the ritual of your mass.
Your mass?
That is what I said.
Your mass.
Will you accept the gesture?
The tone with which Felton speaks the words, your mass, and the disdainful look on his face when he places the Catholic book down on the table tell a story. Now I can see my way forward.
I accept this gesture.
Felton wears simple, drab, and horrible clothing. He has a plain, boring haircut, that cold, polished marble forehead. He is one of those gloomy fanatics who call themselves Puritans.
De Winter knows I am not of his religion. This is a trap to snare me.
Of what religion are you, madam?
What does it matter? I am in the hands of my enemies. God will either save me or I will die for him, and be glad when I do. As for the poison contained in this book, keep it for yourself. Doubtless you are the same kind of heretic as your master. Why do you stand there? Go! Take this filth with you!
Lord, thou hast probed and tried my heart, and thou by night dost test
In times of great crisis, there can suddenly come upon us an instant of perfect inspiration and clarity. This is such a moment.
My mouth does not commit transgression.
Over the next few days, I set about convincing Felton I am a victim, cruelly wronged, that I share his faith and am persecuted for it. He must believe I am the same kind of gloomy, pain-addicted killjoy as he. I sing this psalm, a great favourite amongst the Puritan faithful, on repeat for hours.
Thou findest when thou dost essay me, that I in evil take no part.
Why do you sing with such a voice?
Your pardon, sir. I forgot my songs would upset the heretics. I became carried away with my devotions.
You agitate those who live here. You disturb.
Then I will be silent.
No, madam. Only do not sing so loud.
John Felton is a kind and wonderful human. He is also incredibly gullible, using an old technique of discovering what another most fundamentally needs and then becoming that thing. I soon have him believing entirely in me as victim.
Only tell me how I can help you.
He's in a fervour, his eyes ablaze with zeal.
Only tell me how.
Let me die, that is all. Bring me a knife that I may go to the kingdom of heaven. I cannot bear to be in this wicked world a moment more.
Felton's need is to be a new Jesus nailed to a cross, suffering for others with no hope of escape, and thoroughly enjoying the agony.
I will not assist you in harming yourself. God forbids it.
When he sees one of his flock persecuted, placed between suicide and dishonour, he pardons the suicide because it becomes martyrdom. Bring a knife, please. 1 minute alone with a sharp blade that I may escape forever the evil man who corrupted me.
Who do you speak of? Tell me, I beg you.
Confide my shame to you? A man? And I, a woman? I couldn't.
Not to me a man. To me a brother. A fellow Puritan.
Felton is a weapon, loaded and primed. All that remains is to point him in the right direction.
I speak of Lord Buckingham.
What has he done?
He is a notorious womanizer.
All England knows that.
He decided I should be added to his list of conquests. Lord de Winter engineered an opportunity for him.
You rejected the advances.
These were beyond advances. They were repeated assaults. I resisted. The religion I serve, the God I adore, were blasphemed as he tried to defile my body. Still, I resisted until, finally...
Finally, what did he do?
He conspired to paralyze what he could not conquer. A powerful narcotic was mixed with my water. I passed out. When I awoke, I was naked.
Oh, dear God.
In a strange apartment. In a huge, luxurious bed. No windows. The only door bolted from outside. In comes Lord Buckingham, the cock of the walk. He told me that while I had been unconscious, he...
No. This cannot be. It is against nature. If there was some proof, I would take a knife to his throat myself.
There is proof.
Where?
Written on my body.
Your body?
Lord Buckingham has a taste for inflicting pain on his women. I am Charlotte, Lady Carlick. I was raised in a chateau and I married a baron. Yet thanks to that evil man, I am marked with this.
He did this to you. Branded you for his own pleasure.
The shame of it is a poison. My life a ruin. I beg you, let me die.
I knew God had a purpose for me. Now I know it. Exactly. I am put here to save you.
Felton is mine completely. He kneels, kissing my hands.
Forgive me for joining your persecutors.
He kisses my feet.
Forgive me. Forgive me.
He's not simply in love or intoxicated with desire. He worships me, and I am saved.
Lord, thou hast probed and tried my heart.
Felton engineers my escape. I sing for my redemption to cover the sound of his breaking through the metal bars of my window.
My mouth does not come in transgression, as for the works of wicked men.
He charters me a boat to get back to France.
Climb the ladder. The captain is expecting you.
Are you coming?
I must go back ashore. I have business that needs attending to.
I hope I see you soon.
If not in this world, then the next.
He arranges a private audience with Lord Buckingham.
What's so bloody urgent that you need to see me before breakfast, Felty?
All England is tired of you. You've abused the royal power, you've abused your office, and you've abused Milady de Winter.
Winty, get in here. Felton's gone mad.
God will punish you hereafter. I will punish you now!
Traitor! You have killed me.
I primed the weapon. I am halfway home by the time it goes off. I wait for the Cardinal in a convent close to Lille. I have delivered Buckingham's head. He must deliver the Comte de la Fere's to me. He sends word he will arrive at 7 that evening. At 7, on the dot, there is a knock, and I open the door.
It's loaded.
What is the meaning of this intrusion?
Turn around. You are my prisoner.
Are you planning to execute me in a fit of temper as you tried to once before?
No, this time you are to be put on trial.
Oh, the Cardinal will not allow it.
You have made a miscalculation.
How have I?
Ask yourself how I could possibly have found you here. There is only one answer. You were betrayed. The game has changed. The musketeers are more important to the Cardinal than you are.
Liar! He would never betray me.
He would betray anyone and everyone for the cause of France.
In a cabin near a lake deep in the forest, I am forced to endure a show trial. The verdict is decided before the start.
Comtesse de la Fere, Charlotte, the Lady Carlick, Milady de Winter. Your crimes have wearied men on earth and God in heaven. If you know any prayer, say it now, for you are condemned, and you shall die. Do you have any final words before your head is placed on the block?
Actions tell us what worthless words never can. My hands are bound and I am at your mercy, so there is not much I can do except hold my head high and look each one of you in the eye to confront you with what you have done. I am the one branded with the fleur-de-lis, yet you bear the shame for this sham trial. For putting a woman to death, and for what crime? Chiefly for embarrassing the Comte de la Fere. Actions speak the loudest. I spit on you all, you contemptible cowards!
They are too much the gentlemen to kill me themselves. Their hired executioner rows me to the island in the middle of the lake.
Time to go ashore, my lady.
The four bastards watch from afar as he leads me to where a fallen tree presents itself as a chopping block.
On your knees.
Cardinal, why have you forsaken me?
Lean forward with your neck across the tree trunk.
I would like a blindfold.
You won't need one. I'm going to untie your hands. Don't sit up. You can't be seen from this angle.
Who are you?
I work for the Almighty. He wishes you to go free.
Am I dreaming?
Listen, there is little time. The musketeers must believe you are executed. I will swing the axe and fill in the grave already dug for you. You stay here in hiding for some days before swimming back. Go to the seminary at Voshouse. He will send for you there.
Who will?
The Almighty. The Cardinal. I work for him.
Why is this necessary?
He is sending you a message. Know your place. He can giveth, he can also taketh away.
He could have just written a note to that effect.
Let me show you something.
He kneels beside me, unbuttoning his tunic. On his left shoulder is the mark.
The fleur-de-lis.
He pulls down the hood, revealing a face which is terribly scarred.
Do you know me?
Laurent? Is that you?
If I left my face much changed, I know. It left me a broken man. I was picking cockles on the beach at Flamanville and selling them to afford a crust when the Cardinal's men found me and picked me up. I never thought I would see you again.
I'm so happy you did.
We must hurry. Are you ready to die?
Absolutely. I've done it before.
Lift your head a little higher, burning red with desire, playing with fire.
In Milady Part 2, Milady was played by Anjana Vasan, Athos by Sam Troughton, and Cardinal Richelieu by Carl Prekop. Lord de Winter was played by Joe Klosker, Felton by Gavi Singh Chera, D'Artagnan Ian Dunnett Jr., Buckingham Ryan Whittle, Rochefort Don Gillet, Father Laurent Luke Nunn, and Baron Sheffield by Gerard McDermott. Milady was written by Lucy Catherine, and the director was Sasha Yevtushenko. It was a BBC audio production for BBC Radio 4.